Alright, hello everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video today going over a video released by the Canada 3% Militia group, or movement, I guess you could call it. So this video will require a little bit of background knowledge on the militia and what it means to be part of an anti-government militia movement. If you're unfamiliar with it, I would suggest either looking into the Southern Poverty Law Firm, or there'll be an article by Vice Media down below, which is a great explanation of at least this particular group, as well as just simply Wikipedia to just simply understand where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. So, getting into the video, we first have a little bit of an ad, I would say, for a store which has not come out yet, so I don't know what it's for really. Just using a stock image that's found on the internet. Also, another stock image a militia member that made this video found on the internet. It's not actually any member, so just stock photos, they come up a lot. Here we have just a little message in French saying we fight for you, and to make sure, wake up Canada, in a way. We have another stock image of a Canadian Forces member in Afghanistan with some little bit of logos over it. Another image. This is American militia, not Canadian. And then we have actual militia members of this group, but they're airsoft. They're playing airsoft, still playing airsoft, and but no real guns yet. They're all just, guess you could say, cosplaying in their military drab. Nothing illegal, nothing too bad, but they've been in the posts they put along with this. They're talking the talk. They're talking big. They're just talking militia talk. More airsoft. So nothing of concern yet. But now we have a guy with an actual rifle, the SKS rifle. He's just out in the woods, it seems. He has other guys, one with a 22 and one with a rifle I can't name. And so they just seem to be out in the woods taking some group photos. Wonder why. Well, I do know why. This is actually part of an exercise they're doing. So you can see here this training. This is a concern because under Section 70 of the Criminal Code in Canada, such training is illegal. Here we see one practicing to defuse IEDs, but not something you usually run into. This is most likely real rifles. We have like an AR-15 variant on the left, Type 97 on the right. Another family or group photo with all the rifles. This one's very simple. When the government says to take away your gun, the government says get rid of your guns, get guns. Another group photo of the first group we saw. Don't know if this is Alberta, BC, or the Ontario militia group, but they had apparently a big session where they got a lot of photos together, but I haven't seen repeat sessions. Also of note is a few of them seem to be wearing body armor. That's another controlled substance in Canada. So if they actually have the ballistic plates in, then that could possibly be illegal on top of the illegal training they're conducting. This is just a generic photo of some real military members, not actually militia members. Here we see the same group training. They're still same session. This isn't like a separate occasion. And then we have pictures of the 3% Quebec chapter. They're out with an SKS, a 22, and other rifles. We have a Type 97 on the left, and an ISSC Mark 22 on the right. Same group of guys with some more rifles now. Still Type 97. And there we go. More of the guys. Was concerned also is, if you may note, some of them have little pouches on their legs, and some of those are pistol grips, pistol carriers, and I was concerned because a pistol is restricted in Canada, so you can't actually have it when you're running out in the woods, and some of these guys might not care probably, but we have more guys, 22 with an AR-15 variant. Another generic photo. This is not of militia members. This is just some photo the guys found on the line. Another group family photo. Yay. All of them with their guns, still training supposedly, which would then be concerned under Section 70 of the Criminal Code, because, and In the U.S., they have their Second Amendment, which is a well-regulated militia. We don't have that in Canada, and so being a militia is technically illegal in Canada. And so these guys were found to be training. They'd be in trouble. This is just a copied meme, I guess you'd call it, from the 3% movement in uh, America, and they copied quite a few of those. Now they're passing around HK, guess copy, or it could be the real thing of rifle. Um, Depending if this is restricted or not would depend on the legality of what they're doing, and also the motive for this shooting range they've set up would also be a problem under Section 70. They also have a lot of these patches. They like to put on everything, their trucks, blah blah blah, their gear. They love to show off who they are. Very simply, family, never alone. Kind of just copied mean from the American side of the movement. Same thing here. Not This isn't a militia member. This is just a photo they found online. This is of concern. This is a family member of one of the leaders, and this is a concern due to possible indoctrination and creating this echo pool for each member, so they don't actually become more radicalized. This just says Quebec wake up. They need an armed Quebec. More swag. Also, the previous photo was photoshopped. They don't actually have any of that gear. A militia member at the range. Nothing illegal here except why they're at the range, to fight the government and for racist things. This is how most militia members meet, actually online to the webcams or chats and whatnot. It's not really like the exercises are limited in very more swag. I don't know why that photo just flipped on. And then well, that was a quick little meme there, but we have the guy with the Tavor here. The previous meme, I guess you'd call it, is just preparation is the words of the victors. Here, just guy with a rifle, but completely a military member, just Photoshop. That's not Quebec. That's not actually the militia. Neither is this one. It's just Photoshop again. They like their memes. Photoshopped once again. This is not the Canadian militia, at least. So they like to show this photo up their guns. This photo and the one after is just militia members showing off their gear. This is of concern because it would show the individual radicalization they each face, and that could be concerned because then you get stuff like the Moncton shooter in New Brunswick, where they just one day go off the can and start shooting cops or whoever. But that's a risk, and hopefully the RCMP and other groups are looking into this. And so, just a quick analysis of their video. The original video had a lot of punk rock behind it, and they're just a little bit of hoorah about who they are. But just wanted to pick it apart and to give a little update on what's happening with the 3% movement in Canada. And hopefully this gets looked at seriously.